So, we were having some computer issues. I guess I'll just redo the recording. But hopefully that has fixed the issues. Let's go ahead and boot up the game to see how it's behaving. Hopefully no more slow motion land. Let's see. No crinkle crackle. Oh yeah, that's right. I also muted it because it was annoying me. Hold on. It's looking much smoother already, I do have to say. I'll put it at 100 or I'll go deaf. At like 70-ish. Probably okay. Oh, that is looking so much better. Yeah, I don't know what its problem was. I think it was just Windows 10. We can archive complaints about Windows 10 for all future generations. So let's move this over here. Get everything all set up again. Redo the controller. Got that. Thank you, Ziggledy-Bon. Seriously? There we go. I was like, come on. I know the controller was working. Yeah, I think it was just something Windows related because nothing is different from my previous setup. So thanks, Windows. Square chat. I feel like that's honestly on purpose. Because to me, it's like it goes through a very regular cycle where it will just get really sluggish. And then, surprise, surprise, when I boot up the computer, it goes, do you want to go into Windows 11? How about Windows 11? Do you want Windows 11? And I'm like, no. Why don't you make your operating system stable first? Maybe I'll consider the upgrade. Ridiculous. Just in case people are in the other one. Say that I'm back in case they're looking at the chat. Yeah, it's like so much smoother now. And OBS things indeed. What a seed name. We got our game file up. We have builds. I don't really need this folder open. So yeah, the entrance check looks kind of complicated. We stumbled upon something interesting, I suppose. We'll start it off, I guess, by showing this since it got lost in the other recording. So just before we quit out, all the way at the bottom of our watch list, the not freezing address. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days, chat. One of those days. Okay, let's try this again. Don't think this was set to 4 byte. Pretty sure I wanted it as 1 byte. Maybe we could try 4 byte again. I'm just gonna re-enable the entrance check that we were testing. Then boot up a game. Let's see if it's replicatable, or maybe because I've made it a 4 byte, it was behaving weirdly. We got the now loading, then we should get the intro. Oh no, I didn't even get the intro that time. Oh yeah, so you just straight up start in the upper right. Huh. Okay, so that's at least consistent. Yeah, it seems to be some kind of debug menu where you have a lot, maybe not every item, but it looks like a whole bunch of items. Automatically starting with Axe Lord? That's kind of interesting. What? Wait, do I have every relic? I do have every relic. Wow, that's crazy. I was just noticing I had the +10 to every stat. Yeah, that's very cheaty, but I love it. Yeah, it's just kind of like it gives you 2,000 hearts, which is like a very weird number. Like, why? I have like every shield known to man for the shield rods. So I guess if you're looking to mess around with the game, like that one code is just so good. It just gives you almost everything to kind of play around with. I mean, I guess we could show, I guess we should have the Alucard stuff, right? Where's it at? Yeah, you notice my luck score went from +10 to +40. Alucard gives you 30 luck, and then your status becomes Alucard. I love it. I'm curious if that actually makes you immune to other status ailments. But I don't know a fast way of testing that. Oh, interesting. You can get like a quick double hit. Ooh, that's a nasty double hit. I love it though. Okay, so I mean, yeah, it just puts you in the default status. Oh, Dragon Helm actually also grants strength. I never noticed. I'm just used to the lowering defense effect. I never even bother looking at the stats. Well, welcome back, Helvetium. Yeah, we have a very interesting thing. We did learn the other day that Talisman is based off the luck score. So if your luck becomes something broken, you basically have complete invincibility. So anytime it gets close to 99, I think Talisman might be the true luck mode, God mode. Like, I think we set our luck to 255 at one point, and legit, like, we ignored hundreds of hits. It's so good. Lowering defense is giving more attack for the Dragon Helm. Yes, but I mean, like, it literally raised it by 4. Unless you mean it's, like, based off of per weapon or something. Oh, is that allegedly how it works? It's kind of unfortunate if it is. Yeah, it seems to be behaving smoothly now. I mean, I'm gonna die because I'm just kind of messing around. But yeah, you just start with, like, every relic. Just like, wow. Absolute cheat central, for sure. That wasn't what I was intending to find, but we'll take it, chat. We'll take it. Let me boot this up and see if... Oh, more updates. Is anybody surprised, chat? I'm getting hit with all the updates. Like, please don't. Give me one moment. Hopefully it was not, like, my ridiculous browser session that was killing it, or else I'll feel sad. Yeah, if that's how they lower defense, that is sad. That's not as strong as I thought it was. I thought it halved. Fine, though. So I want to take a look at some other things. So that didn't work as I expected. I think that one's going to take a lot longer. I was hoping it would just be like a quick test. But there's a lot of things I can do. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about the terrain to edit that properly. Like 181104, I would have to kind of observe the castle in every single different state. And I'll be honest with you, chat, I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm sure there is a way to pinpoint the address, but that is, like, completely unknown territory. Like, I don't think we have anything mapped beyond, like, the 97 region. Like, we might have, like, the 98s to some extent, and then, like, 99 might be placeholder, but you start going in the 100s, anything beyond that, I don't know. I don't think it's mapped at all. At least I haven't seen anything mapped that way. So I'm going to play around with a couple other things because these might end up being more useful fixes for me. So I want to try and see what some of these things do, and then together we get to explore it. So I think we have one RAM watch set up for the wall reversal. Let's go ahead and open that up. These are the values we know currently. That if we modify them, they'll go through wall clip. I should probably go back and add notes into these, because I know if I take long breaks, like I did for between the last time I tested it now, some of those numbers I'm not as sure about. Like, these combined will let me clip through basically anything, but I want to see what some of these new ones do. So we're just going to do a real simple one and see how it behaves. And then see if that could be applicable to the other things that we do in the game. Give me 1 second. I did not want to hit the new button there. Fine. No, not duplicate watch. Wow, my brain is so fried today, chat. Okay, there we go. That's the button I was looking for. So I want this value. The 4-byter, because add it here. See, this is weird because this isn't like in the 07 region. The things related to our hitbox seem to be somewhere in the 10s, but we have to kind of figure out what each of these do again. But like this one is just kind of here. Like error occurred while. Oh, because it's not in hex. Oh, why did that close? Let me convert this to the right format. So right now it's unsigned. This has to be hex. What does this do to the game? I don't see it doing anything. Oh, I didn't freeze it though. I didn't freeze it. I'm just trying to ascertain. Is it like 100 when you go to the right? Hey, why would it set to 600 in this room? Not sure what this does, but let's freeze it this time. How complicated it is to make presets, I have never tried. I am gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'll ever try. I'm not someone that really cares about racing, so that kind of portion of SotN, I'm gonna leave to other people. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's broken. I'm glad I have bad, by the way. So let's not do this one. Let's not use this cheat. I ran out of MP. That's awkward. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know if they use an application for it. I don't know if they just literally go into the ROM. No idea. Okay. So let's not do that. Did it like restore itself over time? No, it's just kind of hosed. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna die because I just wanted to go through the entrance. Let's reload another state. Go to this one. It should be fun. So make a small note here. It's not super useful. Oh, chat can't actually see my full RAM watch. trinket. Okay, now check it. I think it's much. So that's not useful. It's interesting, but not useful. Similarly, I feel like this one is also not going to be useful. But we'll take a look at what it does. This one is allegedly no walls, which I imagine means that we could just kind of walk out of bounds. Right now it's set to 1. Freeze. Poke. 0. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Is there any collision at all? If I unfreeze this, what does it do? Oh, it's gonna complain to me about the cheat thing. Oh, that is so annoying, chat. I just close it down real quick. Yeah, save the RAM watch for now. That drives me wild. I'm like, yeah, I know there is no cheat there. I just deleted it. Stop telling me every time I do that. Okay, so let's reload it again. Hopefully it will not give me an error every time I delete a cheat. Let's poke it and give it a 1.
This one is special.
One is special. It reloads the whole screen. So... I wonder if this would have a practical purpose. Like, not in the sense that, like... Hold on, this gives me a hold on, this gives me a separate idea. I want to see something, Chan. We're gonna go into the RAM search. I want to see things from this address onward, so we're gonna copy the 730s. Just gonna make it 00. I want it greater than or equal to this. Though it doesn't start until about 64, and then it does have values. Out of curiosity, so nothing else is in this region. I imagine these all have to be graphic related. That despawns it. Not the right value. If I like slowly put them back in, what happens? Oh, that looks really weird. Oh my. I just want to see something. Okay, so we're gonna offset this to 6. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Hold on. Offset it to 8. Is this the other room? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the room next to it? Okay, that doesn't seem to do anything. Unless it has to be in, like, big numbers. That's too far. Interesting. I think this is related to how it loads the sprites. So I mean, I'm clearly in Olrox's room at the bottom. Very weird. These actually have collision. That's the weirdest part, chat. This actually does have collision. Huh. Yeah, so I guess these are related to where the walls are. I'm not gonna add it here, because there's nothing I really want to do with that. But it is interesting to know. If you had another cheat, let's try this. I keep hitting duplicate, watch. I'm so bad at myself, chat. I'm just like, one day I'll recognize what button I need to use. So that is, okay, we're gonna do new code. This one is for toggling walls on off. Right now we're gonna set it to off, what it does. The walls look off to me at the moment already, so something doesn't seem quite right. Oh, unless, oh, maybe that clears it. Hold on. Maybe it has to be, maybe they wrote it in reverse order. Would be shame on them. So that's confusing. Be 00F. Why don't we edit this to be hex? And we're gonna edit it one more time, and let's give it a value of F. Really seeing this one do anything, but I might also have the offset incorrect. Let's make this 2 bytes. I don't know what this one is supposed to do, chat. Is this a working code? I'm gonna go with I'm confused. I don't see this doing anything. I feel like I'm still able to go through walls, or still able to interact with the walls. Might be a dud code. I don't think I inserted it wrong. Ooh, excuse me, chat. Yeah, so they have some Game Shark codes to toggle on off. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Unless they mean, like, go to somewhere with a biscuit. Unless they mean, like, this one. You can see, like, I can interact with, like, almost every wall possible here. This is a pretty good testing spot for the wall, so this doesn't do anything. Weird. It's gonna mark it as broken for now. I'm gonna say code around equals room load. So it might be possible to load another room when you enter another room. This seems to contain all the collision for it, but it looks very messed up. It's not something you could just do an easy swap. You would have to literally, like, load every set of rooms and then do it that way. So it might be possible to shuffle some of the rooms in the same area this way, but it's gonna be very weird. And those were kind of duds. we'll go back to the other set for now. So let's actually mark what these are, because I need to eventually add this to the code. So we have values here. Let's start one by one and actually record it this time. Let's record the initial value and then the value we're going to set it to. So 1200 slash, we put it to 2400. We're going to freeze this and poke it to 2400. Okay, which wall did we just disable? Vertical. You can see, like, I could just kind of leap through the wall. Oh, we actually got stuck there. That's interesting. So it detects I'm somewhere I shouldn't be if you untransform. But Mist could still go through it, as can the dog. Interesting. Okay. This is the one we're probably going to use with Olrox. Vertical, or remove ceiling. Okay. That's easy enough. And then we could just poke this back to 1200. But I want to play around with the value a bit more in chat so I could get a better understanding in general. This one is 1440 slash 2400. Another 2400 one. Sorry about the music pausing. It does that every time I go to poke it. We'll freeze it. Disabled this one. Ooh. Why does that make us fall instantly? You see that? I'm like suctioned to the floor. Whoa. Well, you could do like zips. Interesting. So it's not quite like the other one. I do react to what I'm in. Does that mean I could click through this? Oh, I can. And I get kind of stuck up here. Let's reload. I don't know how to describe that one different from the other one in my notes. Semi-solid ceiling. Slash zips. The other one just seems to get rid of it completely. Like, I don't even react to it at all. We'll put it back as 1450. I really also hope this is in code order. I'm gonna feel really sad. NCAAE. Okay, it's in code order. So it's 1040 slash 1000. What does this one do when we set it to 1000? Okay, vertical seems okay. How about horizontal? I'm not noticing a difference. I don't notice a difference. What does this do? I can't seem to click through anything. I don't know if this has to be used in conjunction with other ones. I'm clearly not reacting to the wall. Like, I'm not like clipping through it or doing something weird. Like, it feels like normal gameplay. My gravity isn't suddenly sucked to the floor either. I'm still able to get hit. I'll put that one as a big question mark for now, chat. So, if we do get stuck, we could come back to this one. Maybe it interacts with, like, if you clip into the wall, maybe it makes you behave slightly differently. I don't know. I think for now we're just gonna have to put a lot of question marks, chat. I don't know. I mean, I could just make this 0 just to see if this does anything. Freezes the game. But clearly it is needed. Oh, whoa, that made my jump height go weird. What? Is it somehow related to my own gravity? Put it at like a lower value. What does it do? No. I'm gonna put this as fast fall. Otherwise not that useful. I would like to be able to jump. This one is 1602 or 1000. We're gonna go ahead and freeze it and poke. Not noticing a difference again. I'm not sure what... Oh. I, like, clipped into the wall slightly. But only one side... Oh. Weird, so it's like... It's like a floor clip. I, like, jumped through this one. No. Oh, there we go. See that? I just walked through it. Oh, that behaves so weirdly. Okay. Let me try one thing. But it doesn't let me fit through here. If I were to set this back, for example. I'm gonna say like partial horizontal clip. It's like not a pure one, but I am behaving differently when I rub into things. Again, we're gonna explore a bit more in detail, because you see how there's like the negative numbers in here? I want to see what happens if we play around with them a bit more specifically. Because the more I understand about the wall clip, I think the better off I am in the long run. This is another one where it's 1600/1000. So that tells me that they kind of did a wide range here. I don't think they need to, well, I guess because it's 2. I guess maybe that would be fine. Yeah, like the 1200 versus the 2400, I don't know if they needed to do it like that. Poke it and freeze it so I can see which ones are being impacted. Oh, this one is still here. Let me unfreeze this. I don't want... Oh, it's just not gonna unfreeze now. Oh, chat, it's gonna complain to me again that I'm turning it off via the cheats. 1 second. Toggle. Toggle. Let's see what this does. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good horizontal clip. It's weird that you can't do it both ways. You know what I mean, chat? Like, it's like, why is it only a one-way clip here? That doesn't make any sense to me, I'll be real with you. Are they not like the same? Is it just because that one is like 1 pixel out to the side? Is that the only reason I could do that? It's so goofy. Weird. I think this one's the full horizontal clip. So if I want to purely go through walls, I only really need 2 of these codes. Right, I should only need to remove the ceiling and remove the horizontal. The other ones might be floor related to some extent, but it'll be fine. It's programmed differently, I guess. Why have anything make sense, chat? It's weird I also have like trouble clipping into it with the bat, because the bat should have like a really thin box, but you can see it's like not... Why can't I clip through that one, for example? What? What? Does this count as a ceiling or something? Is that why I can't get through it? It's in very mysterious ways, chat. Yeah, you can see it, like, I'm clipping there, but, like, I don't have a vertical clip. I can't just go through it. Do that, though. Does that mean I can just walk through any wall? Oh, gosh. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, spikes still affect me. I guess it registers that as a ceiling in some... I don't know how the hit detection works in this game. I'm just trying to think about it. Like, I should be able to walk through this one. Wait. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, I understand now. Wait a minute. No. I mean, this is right. Is it... Does it only work when going left? Is that what this is? But then I was able to clip out of bounds from here. How did I clip back into bounds, or is that just jank? Maybe it's just jank. Oh, hold on. Is this other one... So if I enable this one... this 1000. Is this left right? Is that what's happening? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Does that mean this works now? Oh boy, you just plummet to death. So this is right clip. Let's correct that. It's starting to make a little more sense to me now. I was gonna say, I'm like, why is it behaving differently? And I'm like, oh, does left right actually matter? I don't know what the difference is between these two, though. I don't know why these have to be different. So this should enable full clipping range. I mean, the game is still going to be super jank, don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of looking at the RAM watch. I mean, I'm looking at 73074. It's like a distance to something. Is it where the breakable wall is? No. Oh, that's like how far this... Maybe it's how far the screen is scrolled. I'm curious what determines whether or not to keep scrolling. So if I set this to example for 0, this should make the screen go really weird, right? Oh no, it just instantly reset. I'm gonna try this. Oh. Actually behaving as expected. That's unexpected. I thought it was gonna lock our screen to the far left. I mean, I could just freeze both of these values. Oh, wrong value. What? What? Is that my shadow? Is that what that is? Our poor shadow chat. I like locked our shadow in place. I don't think that's useful. It very clearly had no idea what to do. Yeah, look at it. It's like trying really hard to find me. You see where all the images start to line up, like the exact position you need to be in. Look at that, chat. It's trying. It's like, where do I don't think this is like useful information. It's interesting, but I mean, I guess we learned something today. Love how it forces me out of the ceiling. So if I just make this... Oh, I put 1200, but this says 202. Also, I did not mean to do that. That was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I'm gonna reload, even if I lose some notes, because that is way too annoying to fix, because it's like not quite in order. What was the last time I saved? Oh, it saved like this? Are you serious? Oh. Oh, no, 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 it fixed itself. Oh, it fixed itself. We're good, we're good. We'll just redo the notes real quick. This one was ceiling clip. Yeah, I wanted it in like a really specific order, so like when I accidentally sorted it there, because I went to click on this, but I hit the note button. I was like the worst feeling in the world. This one was just a partial ceiling clip. I don't even know if I want to write down the values for this. I don't find this one as useful. It's like 1440 slash whatever. It was like 20. This one was fast fall. Thing like that. The only ones I'm kind of interested in are these. So 1602 slash 1000. What I clicked. I don't know what it was trying to do. There we go. Left clip. Another 1602 slash 1000. Okay. This time I want to save so I don't lose the notes. Good enough. Yeah, he's doing the shadow clone, or he's just moving really quickly. Oh, I actually got a front slide. I don't actually know how to do the front slide, like what the mechanic is. Like, how do you not get in the crouch animation? Like, I don't know. Somebody would have to tell me. But I don't know offhand. I've seen people do it before. I don't know if it requires like going to neutral at some point. No idea. So sometimes we get like the slide, and other times we get like a big slide where I go like that far. But anyway. Let's see. So that'll help me a little bit, actually. Having that documented lets me figure out what I need from there. Unfortunately, the other wall codes were not that useful, but hey, we learned more about clipping. I could go into more detail with the clipping. So let's take this one at a time. So I'm gonna unfreeze the furthest one. Let's just focus on this one. Set this back to 1602. Just gonna verify, behave correctly with walls. Looks like I do. So this is normally 2. The other one is normally 22. So like, why does it matter if I go to like 16? Like, what specifically about this makes it behave like this? Like, what stops me from just doing, I don't know, 1? I'll freeze them separately. Oh, that offset the... Whoa. Oh my. Well, I see why that has to be a higher number. Look, this is a bit higher. When the game just straight up freezes. Interesting. What is this controlling then? I put it at like 15 instead of 16. What does it do? Totally freezes. Wow. Weird. Oh, so that's like hyperspeed. Interesting. I went past Olrox and I didn't trigger him, which was interesting. Okay, so this one goes to... So, like, why do we need to update this one? I'm gonna unfreeze it. I'm gonna set it to, like, 22 again. So, like, why do I have to... Like, why can't I just put this to 0, for example? Back to a room I can go into. Also, that didn't... That's so weird. Is that all this is doing? Are these related to speed values? Very strange. I'm gonna have to say, playing around with those numbers, I feel like I understood less. I'm not even gonna put a note there. I feel like I'm gonna confuse myself. So for some reason, both of them control my speed. I was thinking maybe they were trying to cheat the game to thinking I'm going fast, and therefore I ignore collision. But it somehow balances out and equals different value. Put this at like 12, what does it do? Wow, that is... Yeah, that is some fast speed. Oh, I actually got through there before it closed? Heck yeah, we don't need to be Olrox. That just clip out of bounds, it's fine. Take that, Olrox chamber. See, chat, Olrox is skippable. You just gotta play better. Interesting. I mean, I'll put like speed related. Yeah, we just went right through. Like I guess this somehow controls, like both of these combined have to kind of stabilize your speed. That makes me wonder, like, when we freeze these values... Back in here real quick. So, like, if I just set this to, I don't know, like, 90... Oh, it crashes the game. Well, I mean, I guess that answers that question. Not what I was looking for, but that's fine. Man, like, everything crashes the game here. It's very finicky. I don't know how they figured out these values, John, to be real with you. Yeah, like, everything crashes it. Weird. I think the game did not make you a little stuck after transition. You can actually skip it. Maybe. Yeah, I think the door collision isn't quite there until it stops. Okay, so that'll help me with later. So this to me is useful. I have a guide. This RAM watch tells me exactly what everything should be. And I can implement it properly. Okay. Let me check my other notes real quick since we reboot the computer and they're not open. We'll listen to him just pump his axe for a little bit. Oh, did we ever implement contact damage type? I forgot to actually check for that. Give me 1 second, chat. I mean, that's like an easy thing I can add. Showcase it a bit. Oh, interesting. You can actually see the other cheat menu there. That's funny. Why does that appear? I don't know how you're even seeing that, chat. Like, what image is that? 1 second. Now I'm distracted by OBS. Weird. I mean, you're looking at the folders that I was going through, but it's like they shouldn't have been visible. I have not implemented contact damage, so I could probably do that right now. Okay. Let me go back to my old notes. So it's 07341B. Just making sure it's not implemented. Nope, not implemented. I think it just has to be a single byte. I don't think it has to be anything crazy. We'll verify that in a second. I'm gonna officially add this into the cheat menu. We'll give it a quick test. Although I'm gonna have to turn on Mayhem at some point for it. We'll call this contact damage type. Because I have contact damage, but not contact damage type. A very subtle difference, but very important one. But battle arm. I mean, you're not wrong. Kind of is. So let's go ahead and turn on Mayhem. So I just edited the cheat file live, so it's technically been added. I would just have to make it so that the code turns it on manually. I'm gonna go ahead and boot Mayhem. Take a look at our cheat menu. Which chat can't see because I just disabled it. Being weird. It has like the wrong menu open. I don't even know what to say on that one. I don't know why it's like so wrong. I mean, it's interesting that I can make it do that. Like now it's right. Weird. I'm gonna temporarily turn off the RAM search. The cheat's back on. But things went well. Yeah, so we have contact damage type. How big is that for the chat, visibility-wise? Let me take a look. A little on the small end. I think I could probably pump it up a little. Something like this. A little easier to read. So this right here determines whether or not, I guess what general damage I would do. Right now it's set to 1, so I'm not sure what that'll do for us. We could test it in just a moment. We have our little kicky feet. Kicky feet does contact damage. Also, I gotta make sure the cheat is on. Yeah, let's turn the cheat on. So this I would like to add as I bonk into him. Well, see, that seems to be curse. Wow, he exploded. But you can change it to other values. So for example, right now it's at 01. I can make this like 55, for example. And it should behave differently. So you'll notice the enemy, so for people not aware, the enemy will flash a color based off the damage type you deal. So for example, you can see I was doing yellow type damage. Now the problem with this, chat, is I do not understand the SotN color coding for what damage type is what. So I'm assuming yellow is lightning and not holy. Question mark? On his back it looks like a tantrum, something like that. So like we could map every one of these individual values out They should all... It's weird because, like, the first 5 or 6 of them are very specific. So, like, 1 will be curse, 2, I think, will be stone, 3 will be something else. But then, like, 10 to 30 will be this element, and then 40 to 60 will be this element. I don't fully understand it. Like, now we're doing fire damage. I just killed him by just tripping on him. So, like, you could tell we're doing different damage types. So, that definitely is working. So this is now officially within Mayhem. We didn't just test it. You can see it loaded the Olrox ledge skips. So we'll have to practice those. Yeah, see, that's Petrify, technically. Wow, that does no damage. Do they have, like, super resistance to Petrify? Also, that would be really funny. Wait, does this just, like, instantly wreck the Doppelganger? Oh my gosh, can we kill Doppelganger with Kicky Feet? Hold on, chat. These are important things I need to know. Would I have fought Doppelganger with this? I'm not sure. Let's go see Chad. Is he there? Looked like a footsie kill. It was. I'm just curious. It'd be kind of funny if we could just kind of instant destroy him. Let's find out together, chat. Oh, it's loading up like a boss room. That's a good sign. Okay, Doppelganger. I want to see if this works. We're gonna embarrass him, chat. This should turn him to stone in theory. Oh, it doesn't petrify him. Oh my. He gets sat on though. Wow. That was so efficient. He doesn't react at all to Kicky Feet. Oh, that's OP. I thought he was at least gonna go into hit stun, but it doesn't hit stun him. Very weird. Oh, I guess this one was faster. So, are there... Okay, so that does seem to be the damage resistance. But there has to be something else in order to determine status effects. Because clearly, we hit him with what looked like Petrify. Unless I'm just mistaken. Chat can correct me if that color is not associated with Petrify. I thought it was. And I thought the kind of weird green-red one is Curse. Because I kind of remember seeing that with Poison Mist. But anyway, if chat has any idea if they'd like to correct, by all means. I super do not pay attention to colors. I didn't even notice the damage was color-coded until someone told me. I played through, like, several runs. I just kind of thought it did random colors. I'll be real with you, chat. And to be fair, Holy Water with this special does 2 different color flashes, so I think that's why I got confused. But I guess because it is 2 different damage types, that's why it flashes 2 different colors. I just didn't think about it like that. I thought moves only had 1 damage type. But anyway, I'm going to take a look at the RAM search, which chat cannot see. That was in the 7-4 region, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to there. So 1B. Let's try a different way. 1 second, chat. I'm gonna do 1 byte search. I needed to get more specific. It's too broad. Let's do specific address 73410. So that's before what we need. We'll do greater than. You sat in the Doppel wasn't also an Hex armor. I am not sure how to do that, but it would be interesting. Let's turn on the RAM search again, so that way you can see it. Now that I've figured out why that was stupid. Yeah, that's more or less what I wanted to do. That's fun. So you could see in the RAM search, this one determines contact damage type. I don't remember what these do. That'll be kind of interesting to see. I think one of them causes us to take damage constantly. Let's find out together, Chad. It'll be a magical journey. So it is possible to just have the game kill you for no reason.
What?
Speaking of which, I could just kind of like tell myself to die real quick. Oh, too high of a value. FF. Oh, wait, just F. No? Like that either? Why doesn't it like that? 299. Maybe it's just being picky with me. I typed in 99, but it just did 1 damage. Okay. One here real quick. Oh, these are like the digits of damage, maybe. I just want to see one thing. What the heck are these? They're very close to contact damage, so I could freeze them temporarily and set them to random values to see what happens. Oh. Well, we found yet another way to make ourselves invisible. Invincible, I mean. I put it to like 3, what does it do? Damage there. Okay, if I set this to like 1, what does it do? Might be hurtbox related. I'm noticing a difference on that one. Anyway, I'm gonna give up on these. I don't think they're that important. So this was the damage type. Is this also damage type? So if we do like 22 here, like what does this do? Kind of hard to tell. We killed them almost instantly. Yeah, it is kind of funny the doppelganger doesn't react to kicky feet. I don't know if... Does he react to spells? Actually, we should test that before we go too much further. Freeze the value.
What?
We'll just make it like 12 or something real quick. Love the door just getting zapped out of existence. I imagine he doesn't react to it, but who knows? Maybe he'll surprise us. Poor Doppel, right, chat? Poor Doppel. Let's see. Oh no, he doesn't react to spells. He's so free. He's so free. Oh no, chat. We just took a hard fight. We trivialized it. Oh no. I mean, if you were like low stats and whatever, but... Man, that's too powerful. Oh no. He's done. He's done, chat. GG. It's no longer a boss fight. We're too powerful. I guess I could spawn another one of him real quick. Just to see comparatively. Hopefully you're doing well though, Kurt. Don't recall if I asked you when you came in. Oh, it respawned Richter. Nice. So I should get hit almost instantly. Oh, he does actually get impacted by that. Interesting. Interesting. Is it just that Kicky Feet does too little damage? Is there like a damage minimum for how often it petrifies? I'm kind of curious. Not meant to do that, meant to do this.
What?
Oh, that's right. Now I remember what these do. So I might be able to freeze these for infinite jump. Or at least make our jump behave in a weird way. Oh, or maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. Comment rescinded. I saw it was changing depending on if we're falling or not, but oh well. Might need one other cheat to make it work fully.
What?
Yeah, see, this is contact damage. To see how this is, like, fluctuating between 4 and 6. I could just freeze this. Potentially. Or not. Oh, it might be being unfrozen by the other one. Can I populate this with a value, then? While I'm in Mayhem, or is it gonna be mad at me? It's gonna be mad at me. Like, in theory, if I fast fall, it does a lot of damage. What does this one do, then? Now I'm curious, Chan. I might turn off, the Mayhem for just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this sheet. Close it. Close Mayhem. That reset my cheats or no? No, it didn't. Fine. We'll go back to the elevator then. But like, what does this one do? Oh, it's not gonna like that. 55. We'll try 55. Is it just like automatic damage? I'm just curious. Of course there's no one near me. I need to test this on some enemies. Come on, guys. I'm sorry, did it just do 999? 9? Like all 9s? Why? Right, Chan? Apparently perish mortal. Okay, so that seems damage related still. Put it to 1. Wow. That damage is phenomenal. Can you imagine? Just walk up to Dracula, bonk into him, he explodes. The 1 touch is real. Put this back at 0. Apparently. Okay, so what does this one do, if anything? We know 1B is contact damage type, so what is the one above it? I think we need to give ourselves a damage value. Let's give ourselves a value of 1. What happened? I mean, that seems to be... Well, we also have this still set to 2. Let me disable this, actually. Yeah, I know you can't find that range. It's back to 0. Like, what does A do? I don't know what this does, Chan. I mean, it doesn't seem to be impacting our damage type. I could put it at, like, some ridiculous value. Probably gonna die soon, but let's see. noticing a difference here. Oh, wait, no, it's impacting, I think. Hold on. Make it 33. I think we're no longer rainbow colors. No, we're rainbow again. I don't understand, chat. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's clearly related to damage, but, like, not in a way that really makes any sense to me. So is 255 the max I could put here? Let's freeze it. Then we'll freeze 418. We know that's contact damage. The number below it, I think, is, like, another digit reserved for damage. Noticing a big difference here. It's kind of hard to see with the Medusa heads what damage type you're doing, because they always flash. But I find them very bad test subjects. It's much easier for me to see the damage type on something big, like the enemy that normally spawns here. Let's reset him. I mean, that seems to be poison. Or something. It's interesting. So, with that knowledge, why don't we try... I keep forgetting to freeze this fight. Why don't we try running into Alucard, and we'll put the damage back to 1. I went to dive kick. I had the right idea. Slightly too early. I have to slow it way down for SotN. I'm so used to doing fast inputs, chat, and I'm like, this game does not buffer the diagonal properly. Fighting games will definitely know what you're doing if you roll it like that, but this one is like, no, it has to register each one individually. Let's see. Stop that. Stop that. Why does this keep getting unfrozen? Stop that. Is it because of the cheats? I think it's because of the cheats. Let me close this. Freeze. Nope. To be stubborn. Okay, we're gonna relaunch it. It was 07318. No, I think it was 418. Oh, chat, I forgot what number we were on. Okay, it definitely deleted what I typed there. I did not appreciate that. Let's try this again. Yeah. Freeze. Nope. I hate doing that, chat. I hate that so much. All I want to do is mess with its value, and it doesn't want to freeze. I need to be able to freeze it. 1 second. Do I have it in the watch list already? Let's take a look. Also, let's save our clips. Just do I have it in a watch list already? Let's find out. 73418. Yes. I freeze it here. No. I have to restart the BizHawk. I hate that when, like, if you load Mayhem, it will, like, break the cheats, or if you untoggle something manually in the cheats, it also breaks it. Oh, he died instantly. He exploded, chat. Rest in peace. But, like, at least we have, like, a pretty good watch list going. I still don't know what 41A is. It's kind of like an alternate damage type. And update the notes here. Needs to be higher. Because I feel like it doesn't do anything unless it's at like a decent value. Like 122 should do something, for example. Oh, or this will just get disabled. Man, chat, this is what I'm talking about. I hate it when I can't freeze the values. Just like it adds so much to like touching the screen, and I'm like, please don't make me constantly update this. Yeah, because every time I transition, it gets rid of it. We're gonna kill that. We're gonna kill the emulator real quick. That is gonna bother me to no end, chat. Not being able to stop it from changing values just arbitrarily, just not gonna live with that. And now if I want to test it, now I should be able to do that without it like freaking out on me. All we gotta do is load up our watch list from before. We just updated. I don't know what this one is, apparently. The alternate contact damage. So I could just poke this to like 122 and freeze it. Thank you. And also set this one here. P1. I wish there was a way to slow down the contact damage. I haven't found it in the code. Hopefully we will one day, Chan. Oh, it's like, it's actually like cutting him. That's like cut damage. Okay. I think what I wanted to test is again down to 0. Or I could put it at like 255. I don't think it really matters, honestly. Yeah, it's like he takes the petrify damage type, but doesn't actually get petrified. It's so weird. That dive kick, though. Why did that do? Oh, my strength is 57. Okay, it's like, why did that do 52? It's like, wow, what a dive kick. Interesting. So I can't seem to trigger the status ailment, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Because then I can, for example, give it a purposely bad damage type. Do I have something where I'm already at shaft, by the way? I don't think I do. I think I'd have to reset. Also, I just realized I don't think I wrote down how to... Oh, no, I did. Okay, good, good, good. I'm like, I need to be able to put myself in axe armor with one of my save files. I'm just curious. Like, we're gonna go to a save file I've already beaten, where I'm at the Black Marble Gallery. So no matter what, I'm gonna force this into axe armor. Which, I don't know if I really want to add that as a cheat in Mayhem. I mean, I guess I could, to make it, like, permanent axe armor, so you can't just, like, swap out. Our icon's all messed up. I love it. Let's activate the cheats. Actually, I technically didn't have to do that. Oh, it hasn't actually launched yet. That's fine then. Can't move though. Hey, look at that gross stuff the chat left me with. Double pizza. Monsters. chat's monsters. Like, where I saw Osafune in there at least. Nice cape color, actually. Let's go ahead and go back to the Ram launch. Like, if we go back to contact damage, we're gonna freeze it. Is it loaded Mayhem? Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna do one more test. We're gonna put it at 1. We're gonna give this the value of 1 here as well. Just to see. Actually, probably just gravity boot. Oh no, I don't. I don't have MP. What happened to my MP? I guess it just never recovered while I was walking around. That sucks. We'll give it some time. Okay. I just want to see, does he just straight up resist it still? No, it didn't look like he did. Looked like he got destroyed, chat. Give it another damage type. He seems to take a minimum of 1 damage there for some reason. Interesting. Make it like 55. Huh. So it doesn't obey the normal damage rules in the game. That's interesting. Also, I felt like that orb took a while to hit me. That was kind of interesting. Like, it definitely, like, passed through me and then hit me, but I wasn't doing anything special. Okay. So it seems to do the damage type, but not actually, like, apply the same damage calculation. So, like, it always does 1. So normally, chat, if you hit him with things like Poison Mist, he guards it. But I didn't see that happening there. Like, we chose, like, 2 damage types I think he's just straight up immune to. And it still did damage. So, whatever. It is what it is, I suppose. Trying to see if there's anything else we really need down here. Yeah, a little weird. I think there's one last thing I want to check to give myself some notes for stuff to work on later. So entrance unfortunately wasn't solved. We cleaned up the flip code, which I need to complete X armor. We did figure out what that other component is for contact damage, but it's not useful, but it's good to know it's there, so it's not like a mystery. We learned Doppelganger doesn't react to spells, so I feel kind of bad for him, but I don't really think there's anything I could do about that. Yeah, our go through Mistgate code does not really function, unfortunately. Put up the file again. I would put this one as just go through Mistgates. I think this should actually just be in Hex. That makes a little more sense now. I'm gonna put these back to Hex. Oh, so these are the collision codes we were looking at before. Oh, okay. They are in my main file. Interesting. I mean, I'll save it over. Poke this. I think it's a one-way Mistgate, though, we were discussing before. So I learned something new. It's not just like an automatic go through the Mistgate. We have to get both sides of it. Correct. Although, B422. Also. Yeah, okay. So that's good to know, because I would have been testing that before. That would have not worked on us. Actually, hold on. Dismiss Gate is good practice for something. So is there... We'll save. But we're gonna load up, I think our wall clip specifically. So do I need, like, ceiling clip active? Like, for example, if I poke this to 2400, right? I know go through the ceiling. If I poke this to 1000. Is this good enough to just walk through it? Oh. That kind of behaves as expected, honestly. That is, like, way not complicated. Huh. I mean, it behaves a little weird. Obviously, you can go into the walls, but... I might be able to work with this, chat. Yeah, that's a much cleaner way of going. Like, I think you could still clip through the floor, which is kind of annoying. Or maybe not. Maybe you can't with this setup. Oh. Oh, yeah, you still clip through the floor. You know what, chat? There's always going to be jank. Just listen, chat. It's not my fault they didn't put a collision detection in, like, 1 pixel. It's not my fault, chat. See, like, if I could get the character to, like, not fall, I think that would fix the weird collision issues that are with the gates. But, like, this looks kind of simple to implement. I'm gonna practice in this room. Obviously, both of these would have to be 1000. Like, does this help me at all, out of curiosity? No, not really. I mean, I have bats, so I should be able to get out of here. Get out of here eventually, it's fine. We'll get out of here eventually, it's fine. Why does he get stuck there? Weird. I agree, Alucard. What indeed? There we go. Yeah, we'll escape the library eventually. It's like you have to hold down or something to clip through. Very weird. Yeah, I know we're in the long library. Thanks, game. There we go. We're getting out of here eventually, chat. Just... There we go. Oh, I have to, like, untransform. Interesting. That's how that works. Interesting. So I still have yet to find a use for this one. I'm gonna be real with you. It doesn't seem to really work. Like, it just seems to make me plummet things that I don't want to go through. Just flip out of bounds of this one, I suppose. Oh, wait. I can't click through that? Or do I need ceiling clip for this to work properly? Oh. I should have seen that coming, chat. I should have known better. I should have known better. Of course that's how... Of course that's how I get clipped through. Does it need the partial ceiling clip to work? Like, let's explore this just a little bit, but I think we're gonna wrap up the stream soon. Oh. Oh, interesting. Huh. Make another note here. Stop. Healing zip. with above code. Interesting. So this is how you stop yourself from zipping. Very interesting. If we like load this up. And I do something like this. I still don't see why the middle one is needed. It so far has not proven useful. Love it. I mean, that looked kind of smooth, honestly. I mean, it's very janky, don't get me wrong. Yeah, like, that's not good. We'll figure it out, chat. Yeah, my concern so far is how do you get the character to go through a elevated miss gate? This one is the biggest problem. Like, this is the one it's gonna take me forever to solve, because it's, like, not flat. Like, it requires you to jump, which is weird. Or you just, like, clip into it like that, I guess, but... Like, is that what this is for? Is this the final thing to prevent the zips? Is that what it's intended to do? It just has to be combined with the above. Let's try it, chat. Because then it'll go like, oh, that's why they put that there. Do you know what I mean? No. We still get clip/zipped. Interesting. Yeah, so this one's still going to be a big problem. I have not figured out how to get through this one. The other ones I'm not concerned about, honestly. Yeah, we had nice little zips. Love I can almost keep, like, I could bat through that if I want to. Speaking of which. I'm like, what am I doing taking normal routes out of this place? Wall clip, what am I thinking? I just straight up walk through these stairs. Aww. Cat, whatever. Yeah, see, I don't want it to split me like that. I don't know if I need to set this back to 440. Yeah, like, it's weird that, like, it does prevent the clipping to some extent. Reset one thing. So if I just set it to this. So we know we could go around it. We know this should, if I freeze both of these, or at least put them at 1000, this should just let me walk through the wall. Which again, I have no idea how they coded this escape. This one has been just the biggest problem. Like, honestly, that seems to be behaving better. And obviously you could still fall out of bounds, but at least you could get out. Hopefully. Actually, big question.
What?
Ooh, he can't. He can't get out of that. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, so we have to be very careful with the axe armor then.
What?
Oh, I can't make him jump through that. That's kind of annoying. And I can turn Mayhem on one last time, just to see if this is what we need. Obviously, I can't have this enabled every room. It would just completely break the game. But if I could get it to, like, really specific points, I think this might be viable. We launch. We're gonna turn it on briefly. We're gonna reset it so we have the axe armor equipped. So we're gonna go ahead and poke. These down to 1000. I mean, like, that kind of functions as intended. Honestly. Pretty close. Like, obviously, if you try to soft lock, you will, and you have that kind of jank going on. I don't know if, yeah, oh, wait. Oh, once you hit the bottom of the screen, it's GG. Alright. So I'm gonna have to have some kind of safety catch there. But it's pretty close. Like, again, if I could get it to detect that I'm in this room, like, this is pretty good. So that seems to resolve that. Go back to this one. I think this one needs more of a nuanced approach. Like, you could technically clip through it like that. The problem is, like, you could do that by accident and just fall forever. Oh boy. Just space plant through there, it's fine. Ah. Right, chat, just ah. Oh. Interesting. I mean, I guess he can just zip through the wall. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, this platform in particular is such jank. I think with this one, chat, so every single one of these needs a different solution. Just so that you're aware. So I think the solution is to do this. Right? Like, you can't really get stuck in this room. Yeah, you can't leave the room in an unorthodox fashion. This one is probably the simplest one to fix. I just have to say, if I'm in this room, allow ceiling clips. So let me write this down, actually, so that way I can just look at this later. So, Olrox. If in room, set 10CAA6 to 2400. Again, it doesn't have to be the world's cleanest solution. It just has to work. So that's all I want at the end of the day. So then here, Mistgate Library. Mistgate Library. So this fix would have to be when in specific area. So specific. It has to be specific area. 10CAA6 equals 2400. ND16A equals 1000. 10D422 is 1000. So that's 2 problem areas. There's more misgates though. Let's go find the other misgates, and that will conclude the stream there once we get the other misgates. There's another misgate down here, which is not a big deal, but we can still code for it. This could pass, chat. I think this one is just really simple. It's just allow left-right clip. Oh, and ceiling clip. And ceiling clip. Right, chat, and ceiling clip. Okay. Okay, we'll just phase back into reality, it's fine. Yeah, we haven't even really explored the room. Look at the eagle down there. Okay, how do we go? Oh, we have to, like, jump up there. That's so weird. Oh, we descend. Oh, there's, like, a gap there, though. That's annoying.
What?
I mean, kind of works. Again, the intent is you would kind of miss through it. It's still scary, though. I think you can still fall out of bounds. There's like a little gap. You know what I'm gonna have to do, chat? I might have to have... I might need to give the L1 the ability to go upwards slightly. Think about it. Might have to like, see how, like, I glide through there? I actually need to be able to glide. Even if it's just for, like, a few frames. I think that would resolve the issue for the most part. I love that. You just clip through. Oh. Ran out of jump boost. Yeah, that's also kind of a problem. If I'm in the floor, I just can't get it back. I might also have a safety feature where if your X coordinate hits like 0, or not X coordinate, the Y coordinate hits 255. So I think 255 is the bottom of the screen because it's inverse for whatever dumb reason. Then I might reset the jump gauge as like a safety catch. Let me put that in there. Reset jump gauge. If Y coordinate equals 0. I think that'll be a good safety catch. Because right now you can kind of boost through it. What room is that anyway? I think it's in vanilla is Jewel Sword. It's not useful. This just had Ring of Varda in here? Wait a minute. Actual blasphemy.
What?
Yeah, you could take the secret elevator that's here. Just clip out of balance, it's fun. Wow, vanilla. This seed actually had Varda there. That's crazy. Normally you're supposed to do something like this, chat. I love him doing his ha ha ha, but without sound effects. It is hold down, right, and not hold up. Yeah, it is. So you can take the secret elevator still, sucks armor. There are a couple seed types that do take advantage of that. I usually don't play them. So... yeah, so I think for the mist, I might just have to have it, like, allow free fall. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to slightly rework the Kiki fee. Because I don't want it to give, like, permanent flight. I feel it's just kind of lame to miss your way through everything. But I don't mind it in short bursts. And being able to go vertically upwards briefly is all that's really needed to go through Olrox, and that's also allows you to go through the mist gate without an issue. So even if it's just for like 1.5 seconds and then you have to let go for like 3 and it recharges, I'm kind of okay with that, but I don't want to actually fly with that. I feel like our flight button should be for that. So I should be able to like just ascend like once or something. And again, I might have to have safety catch. Safety catch. If stuck in state for, let's say 20 seconds, kill the state. That way it's not like a, in case something really weird happens, it's not like a true soft lock. That's 2 mist gates. Where's our other mist gate? Here somewhere. Oh. Okay, we have spike invincibility, that's all that matters. So this is another one where like this one is like another really easy one to fix. You see what I mean, Chad? Like all we really need, I think, are these. So we'll poke all these values to 1,000, and then we'll poke this to 2,400. Oh, you could kind of like fall out a little bit. That's scary. Yeah, you could just kind of go through. I love that I like bonked something. There's like another. Oh, there we go. I fell into the abyss, chat. Fine. We could jump out of the abyss. That's fun. Or I could just fall. just clip and bounce, chat. It's fine. Oh, the game actually froze. It had no idea what to do. It was like, I give up. So yeah, it's a little suspect. Now there should be another Mistgate. Oh, but I don't have like a good file for it. Let me reset. I think there might be one file I could use. Yeah, like that's where it's just like, it seems like the solution should be easy. So we'll say silver ring check. Also follows the same rules as the Mistgate check, where we have to be very specific with it. And honestly, the outer wall one also behaves the same way. But we'll make note, can fall through 4. If not always holding direction. I'm thinking about it. That gives me a little leeway with how I want to implement the change. Need to think about it a bit more. So I could have it so that, like, I could force you to glide rather than fast fall when you go into the free fall state. You could still fast fall plummet your way through it, but I think that's going to require testing, because if I say when you hold down to plummet, it disables it, that might fix it. It might zip you though. So it might have to have like the up down flip enabled. We'll see. That's something that it's just gonna take me some time to play with. I think this is what I'm looking for. I think this one has every warp unlocked, so it's faster for me to do this than to do anything else, because I don't normally... Oh, wait, no. I have one where I'm already at the library. Come on. It's not about it. I just have to get to the other gate. I forgot we were testing the elevators before, which I think I did use the same exact save that I just went to, but it just saves me teleporting a little bit. Oh, I don't have a neutron bomb equipped. I was wondering what was happening. I was like, excuse me, a neutron bomb. Yeah, eventually we should probably figure out the elevators, but that to me is not make or break. I feel like these Mistgates and Olrox are it, and that is the only thing stopping a very rudimentary build. And then I can include all the imported code afterwards. So I think that's going to be my goal for the week, is to just get this out there. I know there's people that are interested in playing Mayhem with some of the new seeds, so I don't want to hold on this build too long. So I might just put like a warning, Axe Armor equals jank, or something in the patch notes. And we're just going to refine the jank. And then we'll do things like co-op. Because I'm sure people would do co-op races of Axe Armor, chat. I'm sure people would, because they'd go like, this is so crazy. We're just having a grand tour here. Oh, neutron bomb, we were just talking about you. That's in a really annoying spot. I did not mean to go in there. That sucks. Oh, I don't have bat. I don't have bat with the fireball. I was just gonna fireball him, because it is actually useful to do that if you're just messing around. Get out of here, Nova Skeleton. Why do you do so much damage? Right. Let us set some values. Like, is this just good enough? Question mark. Set it to 1000.
What?
Yeah, this one looks like a nightmare. Like, he just jumped through the floor. Kind of funny. honestly, that's kind of tempting. Do something like this. And again, like, you'd be able to press against the ceiling normally. And maybe that would be okay in that scenario, where you just do, like, a double jump, and then you missed. And if you can hold slightly up during this, even if it's just, like, a few frames, like, I don't want to give, like, a huge boost. That would be enough, I think, to get through those kind of gaps. Whoa, can they not hit me? What? Wait, why is he immune to laser beam? Are you kidding me? Wait, what? How is that not hitting me? I don't understand. Why am I not taking damage from this? Game, hello. Is it remove door? How am I immune to this? My brain has exploded. I've learned something new. Why is he immune to this attack? Is it from the other changes that we made? I don't have, like, many codes active right now. That's the weird part. So, like, I don't know. Let's just poke this to, like, 1602 and see what happens. I'll put this back to the default value. Why? Why am I suddenly immune? I don't understand. I don't have anything active, right? I'm looking at my cheat menu. Nothing about this impacts my invincibility. I'm actually flabbergasted. I don't know what to say, chat. Is regular Alucard hittable? Wait, is that vanilla behavior? I kind of want to know. Hold on. Is Laser Skeleton not able to hit vanilla axe armor? I was going to end the stream, but now I am beyond curious. Why does that not hit me? I mean, obviously, to test this, I'm gonna have to turn off Mayhem because, you know, we can't trust it corrupting certain things. So we'll save our RAM watch, I guess. Fine. We'll do a complete close. We're gonna have the cleanest start ever. Yeah, that would be very weird if that's the case. We don't have to go too far for a beam skeleton, fortunately. I do have that one save file here. I just have to make it to the top. That blew my mind. I knew about the bug with Axe Armor ignoring the trap spikes, which makes sense because I told him to be immune to spikes, but I didn't specify which ones he shouldn't be immune to. So, like, to me, that made sense, right? Like, that's a, you know, oversight on my part. But, like, I didn't do anything for Beam Skeleton, so, like, why does that happen? Like, legit, is that actually an issue with the vanilla Axe Armor? I'm not gonna fix the vanilla issue. I'm just gonna put, like... I'm just gonna put, like, LOL or something in the patch notes. Just free immunity to one of the most highly damaging enemies in the game for no reason. Axe armor secretly god tier. Okay, we're almost at our first one. I have to kind of land. So I just want to see, like, why was he not able to hurt me here? So he is able to hurt me, but why wasn't he able to hurt me in Mayhem? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna list that. That's very weird. Laser skeleton. Move, axe armor, immunity. How does that... I don't know. The only way I make myself immune to spikes, chat, is I remove damaging entities of a certain type. But the laser should despawn unless the laser is always spawned and it just hides the hitbox. Yeah, that damage is insane, for sure. I don't know why it does like so much more than everything else. So I'm gonna say spike trap / laser skeleton, remove axe armor immunity. So yeah, I think allowing the mist to give you some slight vertical height might be good enough. Like if you just hold up slightly, like you'll go up maybe... Again, we want very small amounts because I don't want you to just clip through the ceiling willy-nilly. But maybe... I don't know, like 30 pixels might be enough. Because that'll allow you a little leeway to glide into the mist gate, and it'll also jump over that really dumb gap. So even if you aim it a bit low, it should be fine. But we'll see, we'll see. My only concern is if you get stuck somewhere. I mean, I guess if you miss the mist, you just fall out. So, okay, that gives me a goal. So, Olrox, specifically, I only need to clip you out of the ceiling. And even then, yeah, that's where the mist... Oh, that's what I should do. You should not be able to go higher than the Olrox platform. I think I'm going to use that for my determination. Add ability to go up in free fall equal to Olrox platform height. I think that should solve it, because then it's not as finicky to get into the gate. You should be able to land a bit easier in case you don't have it like dead perfect. So I'll experiment with that. But unfortunately, chat, I think we're at the end of the stream. I got things I have to do today, unfortunately, outside of Castlevania. But I think this is a potential path to completing Axe Armor. I have very specific codes I want to play with. I have very specific heights I want to add to the mist. Obviously, I could give it infinite flight if I really want to. I'd prefer not to, though. I could add in safety catches, but we'll see how many I feel are necessary based off of the freefall changes. We'll see. Because kind of like how there's the jump mechanic where holding jump allows you to go higher. I could just reuse the same system there for the mist, where but the speed in which you go vertical is very, very slow. Like, I do not want it to zip you upwards like the same speed of the jump. It has to be like very slow, very subtle. And I think that would be good enough. So if you want to, it'll like poke you up slightly. So that would also technically mean I guess when you have Form of Mist, it would give you some slight vertical height. And that might allow you to make jumps you wouldn't normally be able to make. Because honestly, for some of those things like the lab check, or like that one check that's under the rock in entrance, or whatever that place is called, you know, where I like zip to the top and normally you hit the switch and then the rock raises and you could get that shortcut through the forbidden hallway. I think if you get even just a small vertical height, that might be enough. Is if you double jump and then you could just go a little bit higher, that might let you get access to some things, which I'm okay with. As I said before, I'm okay with you getting slightly different access than Alucard. I just don't want it to be like your base jump should instantly give you access to things that always required a relic. Do you know what I mean, chat? which I think we've solved. I think that is solved, and I don't have any issues with it. And I think Leapstone lets you go somewhere that like a gravity boot might not have let you, but I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. So hey, I got some things to work on. We learned some things about the clips, and in fact, we got it down to the point where I can just directly implement. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna probably rename the cheats a little bit, play around with it, and maybe we might put a hold on Thursday Sengoku Basara in order to kind of finish this up. We'll see. I have a feeling we'll be doing this for another Saturday at least, because I would like to be able to kind of push out some major updates since we've been kind of dry, I would say, on coding lately. And I will only kind of do the experimentation on stream. So this was very useful, I think, in the end for me to complete the axe armor. So I would say it's fairly reasonable we'll get into testing. If not on Thursday, then I can save testing for Saturday. I don't want to put myself in like a hard, like, oh, I got to get it done kind of situation because I'm definitely feeling the work burnout. But hopefully, chat, you enjoyed what you saw as I ramble on. Let's go to the Let's Chat. How do we feel we did? I learned some new things about the contact damage. We did officially add contact damage. To the code. So we added contact damage, and that allows us to at least have variable damage versus different enemies. Because I think with the base damage, it was not resisted by anybody. So if you put in 20 damage, it did 20 damage. But now it allows for things like certain enemies might actually be weak to kicky feet or strong to kicky feet. And that allows me to play around with the damage values a bit more. And I think that's a bit more interesting overall. So, and that also covers more damage types because some mods like to make it so that enemies have resistances, like way different resistances from the vanilla game. And having another damage type there would actually give them pretty good coverage. So I think I'm doing kind of a service to the people that want to do like the hard mode mods where enemies actually have like bazillions of resistances. And you might need to use Kicky Feet to legitimately kill some enemies. So being able to give it a different damage type there, I think is kind of good. And it not just destroying everything also make sure that that isn't completely broken for that kind of mode either. But yeah, feeling pretty good. We had it down to where it looked like Olrox fix was looking real simple. So I'm going to start with Olrox, and then we're going to experiment with Olrox, I think, with Free Fall, allowing a slight vertical boost if you have a Form of Mist, for example. I still think the way you should fly should be what would be the bat button. I feel like that should just always be your go-to. But, whatever, for Mist, if it has, like, a small boost. I just feel like they have very different uses still, so I don't feel like I'm having too much overlap. Where I'm concerned is if Free Fall just allows you to go infinitely upwards. Because, again, I don't like how that looks or feels. It feels just kind of lame, honestly. It feels like you should have very limited control when it comes to that. And I want to kind of keep it that way. So this is just a work. Like, so specifically, if there was another way to go through the mist gate without forcing you to go vertical and you could just go straight across like in Mist, I would not even allow free fall to get the vertical boost. But we're going to put this in here for this workaround of getting through the mist gate. And that should resolve, I think, almost every issue in the game. There's always going to be some trouble points that we're going to have to go back to. Like, for example, the blind bat room, quote unquote, or the room where you need the sonar, I think needs to be touched up for it to be like a very true run all the way through. And I think that might be the last major obstacle. So we might have to figure out another solution just specifically for that spike room in order to continue. Because we've already solved the issue to getting to Silver Ring, and being able to get the Mistgate through there means that Silver Ring is now in. Spike Breaker is not always required from the standpoint of a seed. But I think with how Axe Armor is set up, I think it is almost always required. I don't see a world in which you could get through that without taking damage. Like, you might be able to Kicky Feet your way through. I guess you could Kicky Feet all the way through, I guess. Now that I think about it. So technically you wouldn't need Spike Breaker. You just Kicky Feet and just pray you have enough MP. The only thing you need is Form of Mist to allow you to get through Mistgate. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to note. and only do this if Form of Mist is acquired. Because I don't want you to be able to do this from the start. As I said before, I feel like the Axe Armor should, go off of some kind of progression. So, like, the Kicky Feet doesn't do damage unless you have Gas Cloud, for example, and Form of Mist now gives you a slight vertical boost and would let you get through those areas. Um, of Mist or Soul of Wolf, actually, for now. Because the reason is that normally you would be able to go through that gap with Wolf. So from a logic, like I would prefer all the Wolf moves to be on R2, all the Mist moves to be on L1, and Flight to be on R1. But the way the character's set up, I think I have to kind of keep that in mind. If there's a way to go and out of intended logic, I kind of have to account for it. So I think Soul of Wolf also needs to be able to clip there. So that way you're not restricted to be like, oh, what if you needed to use, like, what if you had Gravity Boots, Leap Stone, and Soul of Wolf? Like, technically you should be able to do Olrox. You'd be able to do that as Alucard normally, but as is, Axe Armor's not able to do that. So I think with that down, I have some kind of logic. We'll refine it. We'll look what feels fair. And I think maybe Saturday, on top of testing, might be like a true run. So wherever I feel like I really struggle, we're going to kind of take some time to pause the run and we're going to kind of edit as we go through. But I think at this point, I'm almost at the point where we are able to go start to finish as Axe Armor and keep Axe Armor and do every single check as is without needing to go to Alucard manually, like unequipping the Axe Armor. So at this point, just doing an actual run will help me get a feel of like, hey, this needs to be adjusted. Like that's how we found out about the spike room where we had a fix for the silver ring, but it didn't apply to that room. And I feel like just going through the castle and just doing the normal route will get me there with a better understanding. I might also have to play something like adventure mode at some point to further balance it. Because there's a lot more checks there, so therefore I'm more likely to go to areas I would never go to in a normal route, and also figure out if there's any shortcomings with the characters, like he can't fit through somewhere, or he has a weird interaction with enemies due to like the spike breaker code, and the only way to know that would be to go to those rooms. So we'll probably play around with a couple different seeds. So in fact, the next time we play, I might actually do like an adventure mode where I start with no relics and there are way more checks. So I'm gonna actually make a note for that. And I feel like that will give me a true idea of like what is required to make some of the hardest checks in the game. And the only other thing I can think of, oh, actually, see, I said adventure mode. I just thought of two things. So this is gonna be later on the list. We need the stopwatch effect to complete adventure mode, and we need to be able to do. So, or is it Jewel Sword? I don't know what that is. I think it's Jewel Sword. I said Jewel Sword before. I think they're both swords, but one of them is not correct. Whatever. People that play SotN know what I'm talking about. But there's specifically a weird check in adventure mode, chat. Remember how I keep going through that cave in the entrance for people that haven't played before, where I break the rock, I walk through the rock, then I jump out the rock? Like, right as I start the game, there's that one weird room with the merman in it. There's actually a hidden room in there. Hmm. I have to think about this. I guess we could just despawn the wall. Question mark. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, there's a hidden room there. You have to go in as Wolf and leave as Bat or something like that. And that'll open up a room that has like a couple items in it. So we're going to have to spend some time there. That one should be straightforward because we should just be able to see like, hey, this exists or hey, this no longer exists. So I think that's going to take a little bit of time. That's probably what we'll end up doing on Saturday. The stopwatch effect we technically know how to do. We just have to assign it to a button. So that we might have what would be like the circle button on the PlayStation controller. Just do mandatory stopwatch. So that way you can do whatever you want. I think that makes sense. We'll see though. Again, it's gonna take some iterations. I have to feel like what is comfortable with the character and what isn't. But I think that's good enough. So anyway, chat. Unfortunately, I do really have to go. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you learned some things about SotN, like all those weird collision issues with the miss gates and all the funky damage types with the different colors and seeing how the game connects itself if you clip out of bounds by accident. All sorts of fun things. But unfortunately for now, end of stream. So thank you all for joining, chat. I hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.